Hello, my name is Lance, and this is the second episode of the reconstituted Lance Ash Show on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel. I own it. They can take it away from me anytime they want to, but it's mine. Anyway, I did an episode day before yesterday about Henry Rollins' hypocrisy, but I deleted it before I even tried to upload it because it just came off sounding too brittle. I knew that a lot of you wouldn't understand the point that I was trying to make. But today I want to talk briefly about essentially what is the final Motorhead album, certainly the final Motorhead live album. Of course, they'll probably dig up some concerts from 20 years ago, but it's called Clean Your Clock. Came out about a month and a half ago. Anyway, the second disc is a DVD of the concert. Watched that today, and I couldn't watch but maybe 3 or 4 minutes of it. It was so sad. Lemmy looked terrible. The late Greg Giraldo, I think it was, did a bit about the look of terror, the wide-eyed look of terror in an old man's eyes. Lemmy had that look. Oh, it was horrible. Why? Why do they have that look? The wide eyes and he could barely sing. The Ace of Spades. The Ace of Spades. Oh, I couldn't watch it. It was, so sad. He died. The concert was in November and he died a month later. I mean, he went out doing what he loved. But, such a strong, vital man. And then he looked like he'd lost 50 pounds. But the music sounded fine, but his voice was so thin and weak. I guess that's pretty much all I have to say about that. Trying to think what I'm going to do with these because of how long it takes me to upload these, to convert them to a movie format and then upload them. I can't go more than 10 minutes really, because I really don't have time during the day to fiddle with all this uploading business. I gotta find some sort of, because I don't own a camera, because I don't own a movie camera. I'm burping. I had 3 cups of tea before I left the house. I don't own a cell phone. I mean, I don't own a smartphone, and I don't own any kind of video camera. I have no access to that sort of technology, so I have to record this on a little digital recorder that's really used for recording meetings or lectures or personal interviews. So I have a limited time to speak, but at the same time I really have nothing to talk about because my life is just an empty, waste. Not really. That's just emotions that flow through you. Sometimes you feel like your life is shit. Sometimes you feel like your life is wonderful. I will say I had a really good workout today with weights. Ever since the transfer to Atlanta a year and some odd months ago, my workout routine has suffered greatly. I just don't have the time. My schedule's all screwed up. It's freezing in this car. My wife's car is messed up, so she has to use my car during the day. And I don't like it because I don't like the extra wear and tear on the car, and I also don't like getting in the car and finding the seat moved and the mirror moved and the air conditioner repositioned and the radio changed and every single thing moved about and swift, and there's gum wrappers in the floor, and it's irritating. Well, I think what I might do in the future is write a little, sort of stream of consciousness text, as I often do, and have some way to tape it to the dash or something, and then read it. I just activated the cruise control. What a relief. You see, when I the first 6 months, I've never used up until 6 months ago, I never used cruise control in my life. I just never fooled with it. Also, rarely had a car that had cruise control. And as a matter of fact, most of the cars I've owned that had cruise control, the cruise control never worked. This Prius is the first one I've owned that I could take advantage of it. Anyway, the first 6 months that I drove to Atlanta, my right leg was just killing me every single day, just from holding it out extended on the gas pedal for an hour solid. And then finally I said, well, I've just got to start trying to use the cruise control. And immediately, what a relief, because you just said it. That brings up a good point about these self-driving cars. The dude, a couple weeks ago, a guy died. Apparently, a truck pulled out in front of him. The onboard self-driving computer thing failed to recognize the truck, and they smashed into it. And the self-driving car company said, well, it's not our fault. It's not the car's fault. It's the driver's fault, because apparently he was watching a movie or something on his wireless device and wasn't paying attention. Well, see, that's the whole point of a self-driving car. If I've got to watch the road, I might as well keep my hands on the wheel and just use the cruise control. A self-driving car, the natural correlation to that is I should be able to go to sleep. If I could have a self-driving car that I could really rely on, so that I could go to sleep in the car and nap on the hour drive to Atlanta, now that'd be all right. Or to do some reading or writing. That would be great. But we're a long way from that. Don't believe anything these engineering boys tell you. We are a long way from that. You will never be able to trust a computer. Well, not never, but not anytime soon. You will not be able to trust an onboard self-driving car computer to keep you safe. I wonder what I'm about to wrap this up, but I wonder what kind of picture I'm going to use today to accompany this. These words of mine. I keep thinking I'm gonna get some found art at work and use that on, but you rarely find anything worth a shit. Actually, there's a little piece of a photograph that I found last night at work. It's like a piece of some guy's hand, and I left it at work. I wonder if it's still there, because if it is, I'll use that for part of today's picture. I bet it's been thrown away. Well, anyway, I think that about wraps it up. I don't know what we're going to do in the future. I'd like for these to be entertaining, but of course, to the average person, they're just, can't compete with some person on television telling them about how they can live their life like a celebrity. All right, enough bitterness. Bye-bye.